Hey guys, in my last box from Japan I got a lot of really rare and interesting Super Mario Kart merchandise that you don't see very often, and I'd like to show you that today. I thought I was almost done with Super Mario Kart, especially. There wasn't a whole lot released for it, but recently there's been a lot of stuff put online from it. So let's take a look. The first one is a puzzle. It's not a very hard puzzle, but the pieces are very irregular. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but actually it could be kind of difficult. But it's obviously meant to be a kid's puzzle. Maybe a little advanced. I can't move that in the back. There we go. And it has a little carrier. Now this is in a plastic sheet that the import shop put it in, and I'd like to keep it in there. But you can see the back, it's sealed on the inside of that because it actually has a flap. So they're protecting the original seal with this bag that they put it in. So there you go. Also in the bag is a little sheet that says, "Hey, this is a puzzle." Interesting. 46-piece puzzle. And it has the little Nintendo official seal right there. But here's the original characters as they appear. You can see a flag background, which is really nice. In the Japanese version, this checkered flag with the red and yellow is very iconic for the original Super Mario Kart. And you can see all the characters in their standard poses. You see these all in the instruction booklet. So there you go, all 8 racers. And poor Bowser always gets hit by that shell in the original art. And Luigi's really excited, and Yoshi's spinning around, and Mario just looks like nonchalant about all the craziness happening around him. So there's that puzzle, and I've been getting a lot of puzzles recently, and they're very hard to display. But I guess that's life. The next set I've had for a little while, and it's just this unpainted set. And unpainted sets always, I mean, they're not as thrilling as a painted set, obviously, but the weird part about this set is it didn't have Mario in it. What? Obviously I need to do some searching. I thought this one was Mario, but there's an L on it. So there you go. I did get a red cart though, and the way, I guess I could swap out Peach's yellow cart. I wanted to try to make the carts, I figured the carts would be the same color as the carts here, and Luigi actually has a blue cart, but I only got 2 blue carts, so I need to do some swapping around. Maybe not, I don't care. So this is Mario's cart, but it's Luigi's body. And these do come off. The arms come off, and the steering wheel component comes off. So it's kind of like a, and you can see right there, it's a pullback racing set. So this is like a model kit set. And here is Peach. And they did make Mario Kart 64 model kit characters as well. Let's go with Toad. Toad's always the anomaly, he's so tiny. They tried to make these look like the art somewhat. You can see that Toad is really tiny in the figure and in the art. Poor guy gets beat up all the time. Here's Bowser. He always looks so uncomfortable in the kart racing games. I think the Mario Kart 8, he looks even worse, like when he's in that little airship cart and he's like, it's just silly. What? The most screwed over of the Mario Kart series, Donkey Kong Jr., he's never returned. Maybe he'll be playable in Mario Kart 8, who knows. There you go, Donkey Kong Jr. No art on the back, no J. It's kind of a bummer. You can't see the J on his belly either, I don't think. Nope, no detail. Unpainted. My favorite of the group is Koopa Troopa. Glad to see him return, finally. He's kind of an underdog, but not nearly as bad as Donkey Kong. So a nice little pullback racing set. The next set is quite possibly the coolest I've seen, and I had never seen these before, and when they were up, there were 2 sets of them, and one set had the flags and one set didn't. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But it was really rare to find these, and it was just a random seller. And I can't find any information on the figure about it. Here's Mario. And what these are magnetic racers, and you can see the little magnets on the bottom. And you can put the flags on any of them. So you can have it in any order. And the figures do just kind of sit in there. The steering wheels move. They're connected down there. And they are very fragile figures. I don't want to mess around with them too much. The heads do not move much. The figures are kind of rubbery. And when I first saw this, I wasn't sure if these were official or not, but no one was making fakes that were of this quality back then. This is like 1992, 93. But the other thing that's suspicious about it is there's no markings at all on it, leading me to believe that this was probably part of a boxed set of some sort that had all the information on the box. Unfortunately, since I've never seen the set, I don't have much information on it. But the coolest part about these is they're magnetics. You can have them race right on your refrigerator door. So there's Mario, and I love the look of them. They're really nicely painted figures for back in the day. Here's Luigi. Huge nose Luigi. So really great detail on these, and they did follow the character design really well. And let's do Peach next. And now these are a little bit dirty. I was going to go back and clean these up, but you can see there's 2 tones on her dress, which is nice. And that's the other part of these figures that stinks. The little ball bearings on these sometimes fall out. Not sure what they're even there for. Maybe as a little buffer between so you can move them, because the wheels don't actually touch. See, they're just there for show. So the little ball bearings that are sitting in these little wells right here are probably meant to move the figure along if you want to pretend race on the back. But there you go, and Yoshi. Great look on Yoshi there. And my carpet's white and the stinking ball bearing's white, so I'll be at it for a little while. But I'll get it after the video. And then the last one that they did was Bowser. I'm not sure if the other 3 racers are in the set. Like I said, I've only seen 2 auctions ever of these, and I picked one up. And the other one just didn't have the flags, so some great detail on Bowser there. Again, pretty uncomfortable dude in his little... No wonder he's so grumpy. So there you go. 3 really rare things from Super Mario Kart 2, extremely rare sets. I have the full-on card set of Super Mario Kart figures. Eventually I will do those. Those are of course Japanese, and they're very old, and they're pullback racers. And I have all of them on card except for Koopa Troopa. And I had never seen Koopa Troopa before, but that's waiting for me in Japan right now, a little Koopa Troopa figure. And of course he's my favorite, and I had never seen him, but now I have him, just not here yet. So now that I've said that, I've probably screwed myself over. But anyway, thank you for watching. Bye. I'm going to tack on a little bit at the end here. I found the one other one I had, and this is the model kit that's in the box. Unfortunately, it's Peach, so I already have her, but now you can see, and this is already opened, there's no way to really tell which one is which until you, well, no, there it is right there. So I don't know why the previous owner decided to open it and then not put it together, but now we get to know what's inside the box and how it looks before you put it all together. So here's the instructions. Not very detailed for a complicated model, but it's not all that difficult. Here's what you get for the cart. So Peach came with a red one. Interesting, interesting. And You get the pullback component and the other wheel set. And then I'm assuming all this was at one point, at least I hope, all of it was bagged. So here's Peach, and you have the connecting arms and everything, so you have to pull those apart and put her together. But yeah, that is what that looks like in the box. And I really haven't seen many of these around, otherwise I'd try to snag Mario, but obviously he's number one, so I'll have to keep a lookout for number one. It says they go forward and reverse. Woohoo! So they are from Bandai, and they're very rare. And then Bandai turned around and did a Mario Kart 64 set when the other set came out, or when the game came out. So there you go. A little old and new review coming up soon, I bet. So there you go. Thanks.